When you're looking for the easiest juicer to clean, you need to think about the juicer's size, components, and whether or not it requires manual cleaning. Based on hours of research and testing, I've come up with a list of the best easy-to-clean juicers so that you can easily find out which one is right for you. Just be sure to click the links in the description to see the current prices for each of these easy, clean juicers. If you're seeking a hassle-free juicing experience with minimal cleanup, this Magic Bullet mini juicer could well be your go-to appliance. I just gave this little guy a spin in the kitchen, and I'm delighted with its performance considering its petite size. It's a snug, unobtrusive kitchen mate and dishwasher-safe juicer that sits happily on your countertop. Watching it churn out fresh juice in seconds without a hitch was satisfying. But here's the kicker. Instead of the usual groan-inducing cleanup, all it took was a quick rinse and a pop into the dishwasher, and it was back to being prim and proper in no time. Something else that struck me was the design ingenuity. Juicing right into the 16-ounce tumbler meant I could just twist on the lid and step out the door. And talking about stepping out, the little footprint of this appliance didn't cramp my already cramped countertop, which I appreciated. Lastly, the noise. Yes, it's noticeable, quite like most centrifugal juicers on the market, but it's a small trade-off. And while the small size is a boon space-wise and cleaning-wise, if you're looking to make larger batches, you might have to juice in rounds. While not the absolute best juicer with easy cleanup, the Magic Bullet is still a great entry-level option for getting into juicing without hassle. Moving on to the fourth best easy-to-clean juicer, we have the Aeitto juicer. If you're in the market for a hassle-free juicing experience, the Aeitto Easy Clean Juicer could be your go-to appliance for fresh, healthy drinks with minimal cleanup. When I took the Aeitto juicer for a spin, the first thing I noticed was its uncomplicated assembly. Popping the pieces apart was a breeze, making the typically tiresome task of cleaning almost effortless. After juicing, all the parts from this dishwasher-safe juicer rinsed off easily, and the included cleaning brush was a neat little helper for any stubborn bits. Operating this easy cleaning juicer quietly was pretty refreshing too, as my morning juice routine didn't wake up the entire household. This is a nice departure from the roar you might expect from other juicers. Sipping my vibrant green juice, I could almost taste the reduced oxidation, thanks to the slow mastication process that preserves nutrients impressively well. On the other hand, one minor issue was the juice collector's size. It fills up fairly quickly, so if you're juicing for the whole family, be prepared to empty it often. Also, the machine's safety feature of cutting off after 20 minutes is smart to prevent motor burnout, but it does mean planning your juicing sessions wisely to avoid interruptions. And finally, getting the most out of the Aeitto does take a bit of practice. It's all about finding the right balance between the soft and hard settings for various fruits and vegetables. Overall, while not quite the absolute best and easiest to clean juicer, the Aeitto Easy Clean Juicer strikes a balance between efficiency and user-friendliness that's tough to beat for anyone looking to juice without spending a fortune. With its user-friendly design and impressive juice quality, the Aeitto might just make a regular juicer out of you, thanks to its easy operation and even easier cleanup. Up next is the Omega VSJ 843QS Vertical Masticating Juicer, which earns the third spot on my best easy clean juicer list, thanks to its automatic pulp ejection and impressively high juice yield. If you're after a high-quality juicing experience with minimal fuss and cleanup and don't mind spending a bit extra, this Omega juicer might be your match. Imagine getting your daily vitamin fix with absolute ease. That's what it felt like using this Omega juicer. The juice came out exceptionally smooth, a result of the dual-edge auger expertly slicing through fruits and leafy greens alike. Nutrients and enzymes seem to dance into the glass, vibrant and alive, thanks to the cold press technology preserving their natural goodness. The hushed whir of the motor was music to my ears. It's so quiet you could make your morning juice without waking anyone. Also, assembling the pieces felt really intuitive, and in no time, fresh juice was pouring out of the no-drip tap. A clever feature, sparing me the usual mess on my kitchen counter. Speaking of mess, I dread the cleanup that usually follows juicing, but that's where this appliance shines. Its parts rinse clean speedily, and the auto-cleaning function worked wonders. Every nook and cranny was taken care of without me having to scrub for ages. It's clear that meticulous design went into this Omega juicer, making it a delight for regular use. Whether you're concocting a green detox blend or a bright summer shake, the result is consistently refreshing. Despite its hefty price tag, it's a purchase you're likely to thank yourself for, even more so every time you don't have to toil over cleaning it. Moving on to the second best juicer to clean, we have the Breville Juice Fountain Plus, which is a great option to buy today if you're hunting for a juicer that marries efficiency with a hassle-free cleanup. Yesterday morning, I enjoyed a juicing session with the Breville Juice Fountain Plus, and it's remarkable how it churned out a vibrant, tasty glass of juice in a blink. Unlike with other juicers, you don't need to spend ages chopping fruits and veggies thanks to the wide mouth. They just slide in whole, which is a big time saver. Cleanup could have been a chore, but not with this gadget. The parts practically rinse themselves clean, plus they're dishwasher friendly, so there's no unnecessary scrubbing involved. On a slightly less positive note, the noise level is a tad high when it's working at full tilt, but it's a minor trade-off for the speed and power you get. I also noticed it doesn't hug the greens as lovingly as a cold-pressed juicer might, so if you're big on leafy concoctions, take note. Also, you'll need a fair bit of counter space for this silver beast, but it's worth it for the efficiency and the quality of juice it produces. Ultimately, having the juice fountain on hand means you get to enjoy fresh juice with minimal fuss. The froth separator is a nifty touch, ensuring you get nothing but smooth, delicious juice in your glass. With dual speed settings, alternating between tougher and softer produce is seamless. The features of this easy-to-clean juicer truly prioritize convenience, making your daily juice routine feel almost effortless. So, what is the easiest juicer to clean that you can buy? If you're after a hassle-free, efficient juicing experience, then I highly recommend checking out the Hurom H400, which is the best easy-to-clean juicer that I've tested. I can honestly say that juicing has never been as user-friendly as with the Hurom H400. From the get-go, the straightforward assembly is a huge plus, especially when you want to get right to juicing without fiddling with too many parts. The reduced number of components also means fewer nooks and crannies to scrub, saving valuable time in the kitchen. The large hopper on this no-mess juicer is a real game changer as well. You can drop in whole fruits and veggies without any need for chopping or dicing, a rare feature that substantially cuts down on the prep time. Additionally, the silent operation is a blessing, especially for early morning juice routines. You won't wake anyone up with this quiet motor, that's for sure. Better still, its standout slow squeeze technology does wonders for your juice quality, wringing out every ounce of goodness from your produce and leaving you with the driest pulp you've ever seen. While some pre-cutting may be needed for very fibrous veggies and extremely large citrus fruit, just to be on the safe side, it's a small trade-off for consistent, pulp-free juice. Sure, the initial investment is significant, but for a daily user like me, the convenience and quality of juice makes every penny spent totally worthwhile. So, those are the easiest juicers to clean that you can buy right now. Although I have my favorites, I'm happy to recommend every single one of these products if you're seeking an easy juicer to clean. Again, you'll find the links to each of these products in the description box below. And with that said, if you enjoyed this video, you might consider giving it a like and hitting that subscribe button.